Okay, testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Sound test, sound test. Okay. Sound is on. Can you okay. Here's a test. Here's a test sound test for the sound or the music. Let's see here. What can we get? Um okay, let me play something from my computer. Okay, how about this? Can you hear this? Can you hear the music here? Okay. Alright. Oh, I thought I opened Steam already, but not yet. So let's get that up and running too. Alright, Steam is up. Okay. And as we begin the stream, I'm gonna play this. Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. Darn it, I messed it up. No, not that. Where did I put it? Where's that other file I put in? Oh, here we are. Excuse me. All right, let's do this. Let's play this first. Okay, let's play this first.
Versatile elementals, I'm back from vacation. Hello, just the Demon Slayer. Dog is late. Ezra's junkyard. Anybody here?
Okay, okay. We are back. A little something I recorded. It's inspired by an old Transformers what's it called? What do you call it? An old Transformers stop motion series. Yeah, sounded like Soundwave there. I just looked up a tutorial on how to make the Soundwave Decepticon Soundwave voice effect. Okay, and yes, I am back from a few weeks away. My family and I went on a trip during the past 3 weeks up until last week. And yep, we were over in the Philippines for a few weeks. My first time in Asia. And oh man, I came back home here to this house. Came back home here to this house almost a week ago, but took some days to rest and do some unpacking. And oh man, you know what? There was a couple of Instagram reels I saw before. Oh my goodness, one of them is like a heart melter, um, where it said something like Me when I realized we me when realizing that tomorrow's my last day in Japan, and it was like the background is all Japanese cities, and while you have a small dog in front of the camera, probably the Shiba Inu, where he was trying to hold all his tears in. And another and another Instagram reel where it was a guy who was crashing out now that he was back in the States. Like, oh, I want to go back to Japan. The the food tastes better. The air quality is better. Um, yeah, the food was better. The air quality is better. Safer, more walkable cities, and I before I left Japan, I got this item, whatever that item was, for 200 something yen. That's like 50 cents here. I want to go back to Japan. It's take it. Take that, but that was me last week, except apply it to the Philippines. Oh man, I want to go back to the Philippines. The food, a lot of fresh food. It tastes a lot of like healthier, fresher food. Tastes better than all the overabundance of ultra processed junk food here in the States. Um, yeah, the food, the Filipino cuisine, all the fresh cooked food tastes a lot better. Where like even at the buffets, I didn't have to eat as much just to feel full. I could eat like two or three plates and then that was it. But here in the States, I just keep on eating until I feel full, and oh, I miss I miss the fresh food over in the Philippines. It's yeah, sure. Even like fast food in the Philippines, fast food is fast food, so don't overdo it. With Jollibee and all, but still, food overall tastes better in the Philippines. It was warmer weather over there. I remember it was between the 70s and 80s degrees Fahrenheit, so it's pretty warm, which in Celsius, that's like, what, 21 degrees Celsius is the low, and 20 or 30 something ish Celsius, that's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So warm weather over there, and oh, the shopping malls. Oh my goodness, I really enjoyed the shopping malls in the Philippines. Man, there was so like the shopping malls in the Philippines easily wipes the floor with most shopping malls here in the States. And like here in the States, the here in the States, the shopping malls are like dying left and right, or they're just struggling in limbo. But over in the Philippines, shopping malls are alive and thriving. Like really, just look up some of the malls in the Philippines, like the Newport, Newport Mall, SM Makati, Glorieta Mall, the SM Mall of Asia, which is the largest mall in the Philippines. Most malls here in America do not compare to malls in the Philippines. Like in the Philippines, the shopping malls there are places you want to keep on walking around and looking around all day. But here in the States, most shopping malls, they're just, oh, you just go in, shop, maybe eat, and then get out. Oh yeah, you put in the 100-kilometer speed, and oh, with the storms. Yeah, and that was another thing with the Philippines that I got used to. Even though I'm not, even though being here from the United States, where we are one of three countries that primarily uses the imperial system, so we use like miles per hour instead of kilometers and so on. Even though I'm more accustomed to imperial system, being in the Philippines for like a couple of weeks or so, it did help me get used to seeing metric system as the standard. Yeah, the degrees were in Celsius. It's seeing like even the driving around and seeing like the GPS in 300 meters, take a right instead of 300 feet. Yeah, but yeah, but man, I miss shopping at the malls in the Philippines. I did get a few things, at the shopping malls. For instance, this very headset. This is a cheaper all wired gaming headset. I got this in the Mall of Asia, SM Mall of Asia in the Philippines for 586 pesos, which is about $10. This is just about 10 US dollars and change. And yeah, it just does do the job, even though like the whole wired situation is weird because it has the it has like the what pink and yellow and green wires that you got to connect together in order to go into the coax port and stuff. And there's like a USB. It also has a branched like USB plug so that the headset can light up, which is weird, but well, it still does the job, and I don't need to connect the headset to USB just to use it. It's USB. It's wired, but it's both the 3.5 millimeter coax cable, and it has a branch where it's USB so that you can I guess use the microphone and have the LED lights light up. There's that too, and yeah, the prices in the Philippines, they are like the how should I say it, the conversion rate for between Philippine pesos and the dollar. It's roughly one US dollar is 58 Philippine pesos and maybe some change to it. Oh my goodness, there's so many like the prices there in the Philippines when you convert them over to dollars, you're paying a fraction over in the Philippines than what you pay here. It's like if you go to if you have like a you go out to a restaurant in the Philippines and you have like a meal for a group of four, the money that you spend for a group of four, you convert that to US dollars. In US dollars, that's like the price of maybe one person at a comparable at a comparable restaurant here in America. The money you spend for one person in America, you convert it to pesos. That's like four people at the same time. It's I don't know if that makes sense, but man, it's like, have you ever heard of Timu, shop like a millionaire or shop like a billionaire? But then like in the Philippines, literally feel like you're a billionaire. Oh man, it's like after going to all the malls in the Philippines, and then here's another thing too. It's crazy with the malls in the Philippines. Some malls are like clustered in one area with other malls. So you can have one mall that's across the street from another mall that's connected to another mall and another mall and another mall. It's like like malls in the Philippines are like mini cities compared to shopping malls here in the States. It's like after going to the Philippines, I cannot look at American shopping malls the same ever again. They're so much fancier. The malls in the Philippines are so much fancier. And even many of the hotels in the Philippines are that way too. Not all, but many of them are. Oh my goodness. I mean, just look up in the Philippines, just look up malls like the Glorieta Mall, the Mall of Asia, which is the SM Mall of Asia, which is the sixth largest mall in the world. Um, SM Makati, so many malls like Robinsons, and oh yeah, one more thing with the malls. I know we've got this Halo 4 to play, but in just a minute. But another thing with the malls in the Philippines, like there's so many choices for like stores, clothing stores, electronics and video game stores. A lot of brands that they are not here in the states. There are a lot of Filipino brands, if not Japanese and other brands. Ooh, it's like here in the states, you want to buy video games aside from Amazon, aside from aside from ordering games online through Amazon, you want to buy games in person other than the independent mom and pop shops and retro stores. You got Walmart, Target, Best Buy, GameStop, and so on. But in like the Philippines, there's a lot of independently owned businesses, whether they're restaurants or like electronics in video game stores. I just look up my Instagram and I've uploaded a few uploads there of some of the stores that I saw at the Filipino shopping malls. Even the even when it comes down to like electronics companies that are here in the States and in the West in general, HP, Acer Predator, MSI here and there. It's like these brands do not have physical stores here in the States, but in the Philippines, I saw HB World. I saw a dedicated Acer Predator store, Asus, I think. It's like, wow, really? These computer companies, they don't have physical stores in the States, but they have physical concept stores in the Philippines. That's just insane. Like I never thought I would ever see like a Acer store in a shopping mall or anywhere like that. Oh man. And going back to the point of like how the American dollars last way longer in the Philippines than here in the States. I saw at a video game store somewhere in the Philippines. I forgot what name it was. I saw a PlayStation 5 copy of Expedition 33 in American dollars. That's like it's $50 for the standard edition. In this particular store in the Philippines, I saw one for about 2,400 something Philippine pesos. That's like $40. Really, $40 in the Philippines versus $50 here. You're really saving money in a lot of places in the Philippines. Oh my goodness. But yeah, look up so many of these malls in the Philippines and then compare them to malls in the States and maybe Canada. Over here, it's boring, but over in the Philippines, they are a marvel to look at. I'm telling you. Oh, but anyways, that's my whole TED talk on my first time going to the Philippines, first time going to Asia. In fact, on my way to the Philippines and back to the States from the Philippines, I got to pass by the Narita airport in Japan. And I was like, yeah, my first time in Asia, first time in Southeast Asia. And yeah, I was excited. Like, oh, first time. Like, okay, this wasn't my first time going to a country outside of the U.S. As 2022 was the last time I went outside of the States over to Canada, but Japan and the Philippines were my first foreign countries I visited in Asia. Only that my trip, my my only that my only that my stop in Japan was just for layover flights. I have yet to explore Japan beyond the airport, so hopefully one day I'll get to do that too. But yeah, in fact, like almost a week ago, I was last in Japan, even for a layover flight at Narita International Airport, and I remember it was one hallway. I saw that there was like a robot something that was patrolling the hallways. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't see that the first time around. And a lot of people know about like the high tech Japanese toilets. They are really no joke in Japan, even at the airports. And man, I could keep on going on and on with my trip to the Philippines during the past few weeks. But we have a game to play, so let's continue with we'll continue with He will continue to go through with Halo 3 for Backlog Buster. So let's do that, shall we? By the way, tomorrow is the launch day of the Little Gator Game DLC in the dark, and I plan to stream the DLC tomorrow, right before right before the PlayStation State of Play. So I will also be streaming in the same stream the State of Play. So be on lookout for that. That's going to be, I'm going to start streaming at about 3 p.m. here in Eastern US time. So we play the Little Gator Game in the Dark DLC and watch State of Play in the same stream tomorrow. And sorry if I sound a little off right now. Ever since getting back to the States, I've still been going through serious jet lag, where I keep on like waking up in the middle of the night, but I cannot sleep. I mean that my it's no joke. Jet lag is no joke. This is my first time experiencing jet lag, and also that my I've been having a lot of a lot of my I can't even talk straight. I've also been experiencing a bunch of runny nose and all. I don't know if it's a cold or it's just from jet lag too, from all the flying. Going from the States to Japan, that was like 13 hours the first time around. And then like 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours to the Philippines from Japan. But then coming back to the States, Japan to the States, that was about 11 hours. So those were my 2 longest flights in my life. I Yeah, so just be prepared. I was oh yeah, that's right. This year is the 25th anniversary of Halo. Join us at Halo Fest in December. Yeah, 10 months from now. Oh wait. You've only been to Spain once or so when you were little. So now I've been to 3 countries outside of the USA: Canada, Japan, and the Philippines, even though I have yet to explore Japan beyond the airports. I got time to travel on my own when I have the possibilities and live on my own. Yeah, I have not. I personally have not had a solo vacation anywhere, even within the states. So maybe one day too, I hope to have a solo vacation as well, whether it's to a foreign country like the Philippines, or if I have a solo trip within the states here. Oh wait a second. Hold on. Let me just lower the volume a bit. There. Okay.
Lidak's free to handle it personally.
We'll see. Maybe one day. I have yet to vacation anywhere in Europe, so maybe one day I'll get to go to Portugal and the UK and Croatia and France and so on. So yeah, I'm playing this stream today.
One of them's an officer. Check his IFF tag.
Okay, so I'm streaming to this today, right now, and I'm streaming In the Dark DLC for a little game tomorrow. And Friday, I'm not sure yet. We'll see about Friday.
The tag IDs him as Jimenez, Halo J.
Lasky's still out there somewhere.
And yeah, tomorrow will be on fun stream. Oh yeah. And man, I miss the Philippines. I wish I was still there. I was having so much fun. So where do I go? So I go here. And like the brands that are in the Philippines too. Like I was able to eat at the mall. One of the malls I was able to eat is the, hold on. Let me hold that thought. Okay. Are we clear? Oh, more. Where compared to here in the States, but they are a lot of the food. It's good. I'm telling you, it's good. I